Welcome back. Well, we are inviting you as of you to take part in our topic of the day, and the South African viewers can give us a call on 011-714-6841. International callers can reach us on +27 11 714 6841. And on the question of the day, we're asking you, what do you think about plausible solutions? What plausible solutions can we find in order to put paid to some of the current problems that South Africa is facing? There's a raft of issues that we're currently facing with regards to sort of the looting over the past couple of weeks. We've seen, violence against women and children. We've got an economy that needs some working on. So, give us your thoughts. We'd love to hear some solutions in order to take this narrative or take this conversation forward to help, I guess, better South Africa. So we've got a few now. I'm just looking down at some of the tweets. They're coming in thick and fast. So let's put them up and see what you have to say. At the agenda_SABC, Nazim says, the current leadership must take a stand, including all the political parties in this country. Two heads are better than one. Collins says, creation of employment, hiring and advanced training of law enforcers, 1 week jail term for a minister or member of parliament for one killed woman, and constant involvement of civic and community organizations on societal ills matters, says Collins. Free King Dalinjebo, the NPA must start doing their work, prosecute everyone involved in the CR17 campaign, including the president himself. We will have a good reason to get rid of him and his cabinet and put a caring government. Ketani says, simple, real leadership. And Duke says this requires leadership from government. This protest, a large percentage of them had elements of criminality inside, which calls for swift response from police and Home Affairs, is found wanting on the issue of immigrants regulations. We can't have everyone coming here, says Dukes. All right, we're also running a poll, and it stems from the earlier conversation that we had with William Bird and Pritesh Suraj, a social media analyst, talking about this misinformation that is out there. We gave you a couple of examples. So we're asking you, do you verify news before sharing them on social media? And so far, 65%, which is encouraging. It was 50-50 earlier on. 65% say yes, we do verify, and 35% saying no, 162 votes cast so far. Let's look at some of your thoughts. Charisma says, we share what we know and we got all the information in our phones. No one shares what he doesn't have proof with. Well, that's questionable. Nazim says, I don't even share unverified news on social media because I'm afraid of hashtag fake news media. All right, thank you very much indeed for your thoughts. At the agenda_SABC is where we're at. I don't know why Z's laughing on the sidelines here. All right, let's take a look at what's happening on the front pages of newspapers from around the continent, starting in South Africa. The Sowetan reports that parts of Africa have turned on South Africa, with the country's businesses being attacked and forced to shut doors while travel warnings were issued to citizens. Now, South African businesses operating in Nigeria were forced to shut down in retaliation for this week's attacks on foreign nationals. All right, let's check in what's happening in Nigeria. Daily Trust reports Nigeria recalled its envoy to South Africa and also pulled out of the World Economic Summit, which commenced in Cape Town yesterday over the xenophobic attacks on Nigerians and other foreigners. This as ShopRite and MTN outlets, as well as other South African businesses, closed shop in Nigeria after they were targeted by protesters across the country, including the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Let's head over to Zimbabwe now. The Herald reports that President Mnangagwa said yesterday he was happy with the pace of the ongoing dialogue with the United States President Donald Trump, which is aimed at bringing an end to economic sanctions imposed on Zimbabwe. All right, that's a look at your newspapers. Stay tuned. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Going to try to get the latest with regards to the kidnapping story of Amy Lee Diaga. We're going to get Vishnu Naidu on the line and try to get the very, very latest on that story. Next.
You've got people salivating in my ear between my director and everybody else at the back.
This is Morning Live.
This is definitely going to be a special project.
So I wanted to create an awareness in Igama about the experiences that black women face on a daily basis, that they other